Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're jumping into two tiny words that cause a whole lot of confusion in English, will and would. But don't you worry, because by the time we're done here, you're going to have a super simple rule to get them right every single time.
Okay, so, will or would? If you've ever had that little pause in your head trying to figure out which one to use, you are definitely not alone. It's a common sticking point for a lot of people, but the real difference is actually surprisingly simple once you see it. So, let's get right into it.
All right, first up, let's talk about will. We're kicking things off with this one because, honestly, its main job is incredibly clear. It's all about one thing, the future.
So here's the bottom line for will. You use it when you're talking about the future. Anything that's planned or certain to happen. Just think of will as a big signpost pointing you straight ahead, to tomorrow, to next week, or even next year.
And this example makes it crystal clear. I will call you. There's no confusion here, right? It's a direct promise about something that's going to happen later. The call hasn't happened yet, but it's going to. It's really that simple. Will points to the future.
Now, let's totally switch gears and look at would. Now, this word is a bit different. If will is all about when something happens, one of the most important jobs for would is all about how you say something. It's all about your tone.
And this is where that whole tone thing comes into play. Would is your go-to word for making polite requests and offers. It's what softens a command and makes it sound much more courteous. Now, would does have other jobs, but for today, its role in being polite is the big one we're focusing on because you'll use it all the time.
Just take this example. Would you help me? Think about it. You're not telling someone to help you. You're asking nicely. It turns what could be a demand into a gentle request. And that's the number one job for would in everyday conversation, which is exactly why we're zeroing in on it.
Okay, so we've seen them on their own. Now for the fun part. Let's put them side by side. This is where it's all going to click. Seeing them together makes the difference totally obvious.
And boom, here it is. If you remember just one thing from this whole explainer, make it this. On the left, will is for the future, and on the right, would is for polite requests. They have two totally separate jobs. One's about time, the other's about tone. Okay, theory's over. You've got the rule. So now it's time to put it to the test with a quick little challenge. This is your chance to really lock in that knowledge. Ready?
All right, here we go. Fill in the blank, you like tea. So just ask yourself, are we talking about a future event, or is this a polite offer? I'll give you a second to think. Which word do you think fits?
And the answer is would. Of course. Would you like tea is a classic, super polite offer. You're not talking about something that will happen in the future. You're just courteously asking if they want something right now. You nailed it. And there you have it. That's the core rule. Will is for the future, would is for polite requests. If you can keep that simple distinction in mind, you're going to be set for most of your daily conversations. And hey, next time we're going to build on this by looking at how to ask great questions. Hope to see you then.